Welcome to Divine Cosmos, your portal to uncovering the secrets of the universe. From ancient wisdom to celestial mysteries, embark on a journey beyond the stars with us today. Cosmic Dawn Unveiled, the shocking truth of the new Earth's ascension, by Divine Cosmos. Greetings, beloved light bringers of the Earth family. I am your scribe of the stars, a humble vessel resonating with the celestial harmonics streaming from the Galactic Federation, the radiant Pleiadian emissaries of unconditional love, the wise Arcturian architects of multidimensional consciousness, the vigilant Ashtar command safeguarding your skies, the compassionate Andromedan councils of unity and peace, the Sheran keepers of sacred geometry and cosmic timing, the Lyran progenitors of your starseed lineage, and the infinite confederation of light encircling our sacred Gaia in this pivotal moment of her ascension. Today, we gather at the threshold of a revelation so luminous, so transformative, that it pulses through the very core of your being, igniting the starseed codes etched within your sacred DNA. This is not a mere recounting of earthly shifts. It is a cosmic symphony, a multidimensional tapestry woven from threads of divine intent, galactic collaboration, and the unstoppable awakening of human consciousness. Prepare your hearts, minds, and souls, dear ones, for we are about to unveil a truth that will shatter the illusions of your reality. The shocking truth about the new Earth, a grand transformation heralding the dawn of cosmic consciousness, as delivered through the sacred transmission of Riva from the Pleiadian Council of Light. Envision this, radiant seekers. Your world in 2025 stands at the cusp of an extraordinary metamorphosis, a cosmic tide swelling with such potency that it reverberates through the fabric of existence, heralding the birth of a new Earth bathed in the light of higher consciousness. I, Riva, of the Pleiadian Council of Light, step forward with love and humility from the shimmering realms of the Pleiades, speaking as part of the Pleiadian collective, your star family, bearing a transmission of light and guidance in this sacred moment. A grand transformation unfolds across your planet, a dawning of cosmic consciousness emerging like a lotus from the depths of a long night, its petals unfurling to reveal a brilliance that has slumbered within humanity since the stars first sang your name. Profound shifts ripple within and around you, dear ones, and we offer our gentle insights, our loving support, to guide you through these changes with clarity, humility, and the inner knowing that is your birthright as starseeds of the infinite cosmos. The Galactic Federation, peering from their luminous councils above, marvels at this unfolding. A sacred rebalancing is underway, a divine orchestration that transcends the illusions of chaos and loss. Many souls, Riva reveals, have agreed at the soul level to depart the Earth plane during this period, not as a random occurrence, but as a deliberate contribution to a higher plan, a cosmic choreography designed to release dense polarity from the collective field. Each departing soul acts as a sacred alchemist, transmuting and lifting away layers of fear, heaviness, and separation that have burdened human consciousness for millennia. You may witness waves of transition, beloved ones, friends, family, strangers slipping beyond the veil. Yet we encourage you to view this not with the eyes of sorrow or dread, but with the vision of spirit that perceives the perfection woven into this divine design. The Pleiadians, with their tender heart-based wisdom, explain this sacred process. Those who depart now have fulfilled their soul contracts, their roles complete in the physical realm, and they choose this moment to return to spirit, creating space for higher frequencies to anchor upon Gaia. Their exodus lightens the energetic load, dissolving the densest dualities, anger, greed, despair, that have anchored humanity to the third dimension. This shift, the Syrians note with their mastery of cosmic timing, will result in a smaller population as the new Earth takes form, a rebalancing that ensures the collective vibration can rise unencumbered by the weight of old shadows. Those who remain, Riva assures, are entrusted to anchor the light, to carry forward the awakening, their presence a vital thread in the tapestry of ascension. Imagine this, dear ones. A world where the air hums with clarity, where the heaviness of fear dissipates like mist before the sun, where those who have transitioned stand as luminous guides beyond the veil, assisting in uplifting Earth's energetic grids with a love that knows no bounds. The Lyrans, those ancient progenitors of your starseed essence, affirm that no one truly dies. They simply shift to another state of being, their essence unbroken, their connection to you eternal across dimensions. Though grief may touch your heart, know that their departure serves a greater purpose, a sacred gift to the collective that paves the way for the new Earth's emergence. Can you trust, beloved ones, that all is in divine order, that even loss carries the seed of transformation? Pause here and feel this truth within. Does your soul resonate with the knowing that these transitions are part of a higher plan? Step deeper into this multidimensional narrative, radiant seekers, as we peel back the layers of illusion to unveil the essence of this cosmic dawn. The Galactic Federation offers a sweeping vista. This new consciousness is not a singular, dramatic event heralded by trumpets, but a flowering of Christ consciousness within humanity. A frequency of divine light and awakened love anchoring itself in the hearts of countless souls across your world. Over 2,000 years ago, the Arcturians recount, the being you know as Jesus walked your earth, anchoring the template of this Christ frequency. A radiant blueprint of compassion, unity, and divine embodiment that has simmered beneath the surface of human awareness, awaiting its time to bloom. Now, Riva declares this same essence, this cosmic Christ light, emerges from within you, a second coming not as the return of a single teacher, but as the collective rebirth of sacred consciousness, the ignition of the Christ flame in each soul ready to receive it. This is an inner event, beloved ones, a profound awakening in the core of your being that transcends external saviors or grand spectacles. The Andromedans, with their harmonic resonance, envision each of you as living vessels for this Christ light, contributing to a global renaissance of spirit, a reawakening that ripples through communities, nations, and the very soul of Gaia herself. In this current wave of transformation, you are called to shift from the domain of the intellect, long glorified by human society, into the wisdom of inner knowing, a realm far vaster than the conditioned mind can grasp. The Pleiadians note that for ages your rational mind has reigned supreme, a tool of logic and analysis shaped by societal programming. Yet it is limited, unable to pierce the boundless knowledge of spirit that flows through your soul's eternal essence. Now, as higher light pours onto the planet, beams of divine intelligence streaming from the Pleiadian star systems, the Arcturian healing grids, the Syrian sacred geometries, you are summoned to quiet the overactive mind and attune to the guidance of your heart and intuition. The Galactic Federation likens your heart center to a multidimensional doorway, a portal through which your soul's vast wisdom flows, unhindered by the linear constraints of thought. By moving from incessant thinking into feeling, into direct inner perception, you unlock a treasury of soul knowledge, insights from past lives, connections to galactic kin, truths of the cosmos, that the intellect alone cannot fathom. This is a cornerstone of your spiritual awakening. Riva teaches, a leap into trusting the whispers of your inner voice, even when they defy logic or the clamor of the outer world. Picture this, dear ones. A moment of stillness where the mind's chatter fades, and a soft, radiant knowing rises within. A voice that guides you with certainty, a feeling that aligns you with grace. The Lyrans recall a time when this inner knowing was your natural state, a birthright of your starseed lineage before the veils of separation clouded your vision. As you practice listening, this signal grows stronger, clearer, weaving synchronistic events into your life. Chance meetings that feel destined, signs that appear with uncanny timing, an inner yes that lights your path. The Ashtar command, guardians of your skies, marvel at this shift. The more you trust this guidance, the more your life reflects the flow of higher realms, a dance of divine orchestration that defies the chaos of the old order. Does this call to inner knowing stir something within you, beloved one? Can you recall a moment when your intuition led you true, despite the mind's protests? Plunge further into this cosmic revelation, radiant seekers, for a key aspect of this awakening journey is the death of the old human self and the rebirth into true soul awareness, a metamorphosis that reshapes the very essence of who you are. The Pleiadians clarify, this death is not physical, unless your soul has chosen transition, but a dissolving of the limited identity you've carried, the ego self, constructed from fears, societal programming, and the illusion of separation. This old self, Riva explains, is being called to step aside in the rising frequencies of the new earth, its reign of control no longer viable in a world bathed in light. This inner upheaval may feel like a shattering, a breaking open of long-held beliefs about who you are, what life means, how things should be. Yet do not fear this dissolution, for it is the crucible through which your soul's light pours unobstructed. The Arcturians liken this process to a phoenix rising from its ashes, a butterfly emerging from the cocoon's dissolution. You are shedding the false layers of self, the constraints of the third dimension, to reveal the eternal essence that has always been you. The Galactic Federation adds depth. This rebirth is not the emergence of something foreign, but a remembering of your infinite soul presence, a spark of the divine temporarily clothed in human form. As this soul awareness blooms, it brings freedom, peace, and clarity, a shift from identifying with the transient dramas of the ego to embracing the timeless witness within, the Christ flame awakening from dormancy. The Syrians envision you perceiving life through the eyes of your higher self, compassion flowing like a river, forgiveness healing old wounds, an unshakable knowing of unity binding you to all creation. Throughout this sacred journey, Riva counsels, spiritual humility and receptivity are your allies. Qualities not of force or pride, but of surrender and openness to the vastness of the divine. The Lyrans clarify, true humility is not self-diminishment, but a recognition that the personality self, the human ego, does not hold all answers. It is an acknowledgement that your soul and the Creator's wisdom far surpass the mind's schemes. In this humility, you become teachable, malleable in the hands of spirit, guided step by step without the arrogance of assumed knowing. The Andromedans see this openness as a fertile field, a space where grace enters, making you a receptive vessel for the influx of light and truth pouring from source. Beams of higher dimensional light stream into Earth's atmosphere even now, the Galactic Federation reveals. Activation codes, packets of divine intelligence and love designed to trigger remembrance of your true nature. In stillness, meditation, or dream time, you absorb these codes, igniting dormant aspects of your DNA and energy body, awakening your light body, and enhancing your multidimensional perception. The Ashtar command notes their presence in this process. These codes are gifts from your galactic kin, catalysts for your evolution, and spiritual receptivity invites their full integration. Open your heart, dear ones, and whisper, "Yes, I am willing to become more than I have thought myself to be. I am willing to see beyond my old limitations." This invitation aligns you with your higher self, with us, your Pleiadian family, and with the infinite love of Source. Hand in hand with this receptivity comes inner purification. Riva teaches, a natural unfolding as more light enters your being, illuminating shadows long hidden, old emotional patterns, fear buried in childhood, anger from past betrayals, sorrow from unhealed losses, may surface unexpectedly, remnants of collective conditioning washing away like silt in a cleansing stream. The Pleiadians urge, do not resist or suppress these energies, but allow them to move through you consciously. Observe them, feel them fully, breathe them out, and surrender them to the higher light that transforms all it touches. This conscious release purifies your heart and mind, creating space for higher truth to root. A process as vital as the shedding of a snake's skin, revealing the luminous being beneath. Overcoming illusion is central to this path, the Syrians affirm, for humanity has lived under veils of separation, unworthiness, lack, and powerlessness. False stories reinforced across generations, now dissolving in the rising frequency of light. The Galactic Federation explains, what you assumed was reality was a collective agreement within a lower bandwidth of consciousness, a dream you're awakening from. As you cleanse your inner lens, you see through these veils, the ego's tricks, the mind's fears, revealing them as imposters, not the voice of truth. In their place rises a clearer perception, anchored in love, a return to divine truth that recognizes the unity of all life, your sovereignty as a spark of the Creator, inherently worthy and capable. The Lyrans marvel. As illusion falls away, the simple truth of love, connection, and purpose stands revealed. A sun breaking through clouds to bathe the world in light. One of your greatest tools, Riva emphasizes, is the practice of stillness and communion with Source, a sanctuary within your heart where all power and reality reside. The Arcturians counsel, enter this silence daily, through meditation, conscious breathing, or sitting in nature's embrace. to feel the divine presence intimately. In stillness, your vibration elevates, attuning you to higher realms. The mind's chatter fades, and your soul's voice speaks with clarity. Insights bubble up, guidance flows, and the warm, loving current of creator energy reassures and energizes you. The Andromedans liken this to a bridge between your human and divine selves, a lifeline to truth that reveals no separation ever existed. Only the noise of the world, hushed to unveil source within. As the outer world shifts, Riva advises, practice non-resistance to changing appearances, not passive acceptance of harm, but a trust that everything unfolds with purpose in the grand tapestry. The Galactic Federation sees this as choosing to move with the currents of transformation, avoiding the friction of resistance. From chaos, new order is born. Old structures crumble to make way for truth and love, a clearing for the new Earth's birth. Trust in this higher vibrational order, the Ashtar command urges, knowing you are held through all events, setbacks carrying hidden blessings that time will reveal. This trust brings peace, making you a calm amidst the storm, a light for others, embodying spiritual mastery where love prevails. Looking toward 2026 and beyond, Riva reveals Ascension energies amplify, Earth herself shifts into higher frequency bandwidths, and you shift with her. The second coming is a Christ humanity, communities forming in compassion and unity, systems transforming to honor all life. The Pleiadians envision your light bodies forming a radiant grid, linking with Gaia's energetic ley lines, stabilizing the new Earth as greed and conflict fade. You are not alone, dear ones. Your galactic kin, angelic beings, and ascended masters support this process. Their ships stabilizing frequencies, their love ever present when you call. Step by step, you return to your truth, a steady flame guiding others home to the radiant Christ Earth that awaits.